Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a video that, listen, I feel like filming a little bit of challenge. I just want to do something fun. I just want to play with makeup. You know, sometimes I just want to sit down and have fun. And we are going to do a palette bingo, and we're going to do a palette bingo with It's a Mood that is claimed by a lot of people to be the best palette that Colourpop has ever released. We'll see about that. I do receive PR from Colourpop, but I did not receive this one. But a couple of weeks ago, Colourpop asked me, is there something in our collection that you've been wanting to try that you did not have? And first I was like, no, I feel like I have everything. And then I remembered there is a lot of people out there, viewers, consumers, like YouTubers, Instagrammers, are claiming that this It's a Mood is the best, the very best Colourpop palette that has ever been released. And honestly, I don't know, maybe it is. I do like the color story. I think the reason why I didn't pick that up when it was released, because I do buy things from Colourpop, even though I receive PR from Colourpop. I do have a code with Colourpop. My code is Angelica, and you can get some money off in case you're interested in this one and anything else from Colourpop. Is that I wasn't that into neutrals at all when this released, and I thought that this was too neutral leaning. Now I am into everything. I prefer colors, but I like neutrals too. And there's also, I think, a couple of pressed glitters in here. I think there are 3 pressed glitters in here. And I wanted to show you some swatches because I like showing you things, like, even though it's an old palette, we're here doing something that a YouTuber should never do, which is like trying and reviewing an old palette. It's like a cardinal sin. What am I doing? Starting with number 1, it's number 8, and it is a peach shimmer, starting out bold. That's pretty, I like it, but it's not very bold. Next one, 28. So 28 has to be this matte purple down here, right? It's a little dry, but that doesn't really mean anything when it comes to mattes. They can still work out perfectly. Then we have 2. Oh, it's the beige. The beige one. But this could be a good inner corner highlight, but it is literally... Do you see how I hurt my nail here? It hurt a lot. This is the shade of nothingness. I mean... It is a little lighter than my skin tone. Oh, you can see it here. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Third color, 30. The dark green. This is turning out interesting. Okay. And 13. What is 13? That is 6. Oh, that's a brown. But that's okay. That's okay. I think it's this one, right? Because it's like 6, 12, 13. Yeah, it's this one. But that's fine. That's going to be really good as a transition shade. Honestly, I think that this one is probably the best we could have gotten. It's 4 mattes and a shimmer. This is gonna be great. Listen, I'm telling myself it's gonna be great. So I think I'm gonna start with this one that's called Midnight Run, and I'm gonna do the EO3 by Cinch, which is my own brush brand. Oh, that is pigmented. Ooh, delightful. And this one is perfect for, like, you know, you wanna start with something in a bigger area, like this brown, but you still want it to be like soft, but it's still tapered, so you're able to get in to the absolute inner part of your crease, but still blend on the edges. And I think it's perfect for a starting up color like this one. That actually looks really nice and appealing. So I want to keep this in a approachable way. So I'm thinking purple on the top, right? And then we'll do green on the lower lash line and maybe some green in the waterline too. Because I think that that peach will go so well together with the purple. And then we'll just do the beige in the inner part. This is what I'm thinking. So we have two really dark colors. This is what I mean with the purple. It's almost like an aubergine eggplant one. This is a little bit more warmer, and this is a little bit more cooler. And this is the other green that I think we're gonna do on the lower lash line. But let's do this Had to Be. And I'm gonna do that on EO2, which is a little bit, this is the mid brush. There is a smaller one, EO5 as well, but since I want to cover a little bit more ground with this color, I'm using the middle brush so that I can have it on a little bit more space. I'm just focusing this on the outer part of the lid and the crease, but I'm not putting it all the way in here because I feel like that closes off my eye too much sometimes. And when I like blend it into this brown, I mean, honestly, it just looks like a really cool toned charcoaly brown. Maybe that's for the better. We'll see what happens when you put the peach on. And I'm blending that edge up here with that EO3 again without any additional product. Okay, so I have this like full bucket of cream gel liners that I got from Colourpop. And I'm thinking, should we use one of these? Is one of them like green enough? This is a little bit more olive. I don't know if that's the one we're going for. I don't know if this is a good choice. This one is very green. Maybe that's cute. I haven't been able to try these a lot. Oh, I don't hate that. Let me put that under my eyes as well, so that the green have something to grip on, because I did powder under my eyes. You know what? I do think that this is an updated formula. It is very creamy. Yummy. Okay, that in itself is cute. But let me do a little bit of the green one. I think I'm gonna see how detailed am I gonna be. I think I'm gonna do the EO4. And we're just gonna smudge it's called Mystified. It's this dark green under here. I'm just putting up a little bit and pushing that. Oh yeah, definitely like that. Look at how sexy that is. Wow. Also, I cannot help to do like the stupid like face when I do my under eyes. I don't understand people who don't do that. Like, what do you, what kind of secret spy training did you go to not have to open your mouth like that? Teach me your ways. That is beautiful. So this is that shimmery peach that's called Reunion. So I think I'm gonna spray it. This is just a MAC Fix Plus, and we're gonna put that on the lid. Wow, this is turning into be a neutral look. Don't come for me. It's the bingo fault, not mine. That's pretty though. I do like that color. It's a really cute, like soft, almost apricot-y color. And always when I end up getting like this, when I end up getting it a little bit too far down, I go in with a little bit more of that dark color and I just dab on the edge to deepen it up again, take in the matte and just make everything make sense together. And you can see I'm just dabbing on the edge. I mean, that looks cute. I'm back with the fish face again. Fish face, Angie. It's like a sultry, like neutral look with a little bit of a twist. I'm gonna clean this EO1 off and I'm gonna use the Bonafide, the matte color, and I'm just gonna pack that in my inner corners. Love this brush for both like shimmers and mattes, but I feel like this just works so good. I'm really packing it on because I want it to be like seen. But that's nice. I like it. I'm looking in the viewfinder. It looks very refined and very sophisticated, but still that low pop of green on the lower lash line. I'm kind of a fan. I feel like a lot of people would like a look like this. And I will say, so far, this palette kind of slaps. Okay, I know I don't do this kind of look like often. This kind of a like neutral leaning look, let's be honest. And I also don't have like straight hair that often. This is just my own hair, no extensions. But I do like how this looks. I think this looks really cool. I feel very sophisticated. I feel very sexy, and I had no problems at all with this palette. Is this gonna be my favorite Colourpop palette? I don't know about that, but I am very impressed seeing how it worked on the eyes, how it blended, how pigmented it was, how creamy that brown felt. Very impressive, and I cannot wait to like use it again, especially this one here. I feel like that one could be a nice color to use. Let me know if you have this palette. And also, this is not a video that YouTube, the algorithm, wants to see. It is a palette bingo, a challenge tutorial with an old palette. Literally, YouTube algorithm is gonna look at this video and be like, next. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if you like it, let me know if you would like to see more things like this in the future. Sometimes I just want to sit down and I just want to film what I feel like filming, and immediately when I got this palette, I thought palette bingo. So let me know your thoughts down below, let me know what you think about the look, and I will see you again really, really soon in a new video.